Blanket of thick smog has once again covered Delhi and its neighbouring areas. This after people burst crackers on Diwali night, violating the court's ban. This was a ban from the Supreme Court, leading to heavy pollution all across Delhi city, and the national capital region has already been battling with worsening air quality for days together now. AQI crossed the 900 mark in several parts of Delhi. Visuals from Delhi NCR show dense smog engulfing the streets, severely limiting sight, making it difficult to see beyond a few hundred meters. Situation again is no different in Noida, Gurugram, Ghaziabad. Visuals from across the national capital show that there's a thick layer of smog. These are pictures, in fact, latest on your screens right now, and also pictures of how the ban on firecrackers was flouted. Environment Minister Gopal Rai is holding a review meeting with Environment Department at Delhi Secretariat at 12 noon today. Meanwhile, there were 987 fresh farm fires reported in Punjab, only worsening the AQI in Delhi.
I'm at the iconic India Gate, which at this time of the year turns on into a parameter to judge the air quality levels in the national capital. As you can see, that thick smog has engulfed the India Gate. The AQI levels in the region are touching 999. This is the situation of a post-Diwali morning in a capital that did not follow a cracker ban. There are adverse effects of cracker pollution. However, the people in the national capital and the authorities refused to listen to it, played a blind eye, and that's exactly why we have woken up to a polluted morning with very severe PM 2.5 and PM 10 levels. Stay indoors and avoid any kind of activity, especially because AQI levels in and around Delhi have touched none less than the 900 mark. With video journalist Ankit Jain, this is Shreya Chatterjee for India Today.
Masks are back in the national capital and probably across NCR. Well, this is not a pandemic, but an epidemic. Almost every year it grips the Delhi NCR, which is the pollution. Just next day of the morning and the massive violations of cracker ban, as it was a celebration, a grand celebration, till early morning today, has led to the dip in the air quality index. And here at the inner circle of Connaught Place, in the Litton's Heart, which says the air quality index is dipping up to 560. So you can remember the wind speed which has cleared this smog, virtually ending up to 200, which was literally breathable, has now become toxic yet again just next of the peak festival. And now, as we see, the violations were taking place not just Delhi but across NCR. Law enforcement agencies, the enforcement agencies were totally caught sleeping. Despite all the bans, there you see the people yet again are being seen wearing masks. At the morning, it is literally difficult to breathe in the toxic air of Delhi and NCR. The PM 2.5 is going multifold up. मास्क की जरूरत पड़ गई फिर से?
Yes. Yes.
कल से और आज में कितना फर्क दिखा आपको?
कल से थोड़ा ज्यादा है आज.
ज्यादा है?
हाँ जी.
आपके अभी पटाखे फूट रहे थे?
Yes.
As you see, the people across the corner have seen violating the rules, violating the Supreme Court order, the government order, as now it is leading to another gas chamber in the North India. With this report, in Connaught Place with Mridulay Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.
सुबह के 8 बजे हैं और इस वक्त मैं अक्षरधाम फ्लाईओवर पर मौजूद हूं। सुबह के 8 बजे अमूमन जब मैं यहां से गुजरता हूं तो ये जो अक्षरधाम मंदिर है साफ साफ दिखाई देता है, लेकिन दिवाली की रात जिस तरह से दिल्ली में जमकर आतिशबाजी हुई उसके बाद पोल्यूशन का स्तर इतना बढ़ा है कि अक्षरधाम मंदिर वो पूरी तरह से क्लियर नहीं दिख रहा है। आसपास स्मोक की चादर है, ये कोई कोहरा नहीं है, ये स्मोक की चादर है। और उसके ठीक बगल में NH24 है। दूर तक अगर अंकित खंडेलवाल आपको दिखाएं तो विजिबिलिटी काफी खराब है, लो विजिबिलिटी है यहाँ पर। और ये लो विजिबिलिटी सिर्फ स्मोक की जो चादर है उसकी वजह से बनी हुई है। अक्षरधाम मयूर विहार के आसपास काफी लो विजिबिलिटी है और ये लो विजिबिलिटी जिस तरह से दिल्ली एनसीआर में जमकर आतिशबाजी हुई थी, हालांकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने पाबंदी लगाई थी, उसके बावजूद भी जमकर आतिशबाजी दिल्ली एनसीआर के लोगों ने की, जिसका नतीजा ये है कि हवा में जहर है और खुद दिल्ली एनसीआर के लोग इसी जहरीली हवा में सांस लेने को मजबूर है।
Shreya Chatterjee is with us for more details on that story. Shreya is joining us from Mandi House. Shreya, my question to you is this, that we were all shocked because we all know that, and we've been reporting on this, and you've been out and reporting and also breathing in that toxic air that you've been doing for many days now. What about the crackdown on those people who burst these firecrackers, given that the situation was so bad just a few days ago, and we all know that because of the firecrackers, the air pollution has obviously worsened?
Well, absolutely so, Sneha. Those who also talk about the stubble burning needs to understand that pollution in the Delhi NCR region is coupled with multiple acting factors. Stubble burning, yes, is a contributing factor. Vehicular emission also. But we also cannot say that cracker burn does not create pollution. We have seen the situation that resulted in the morning after Diwali. We'd also seen that at some places the AQI reached, severe hazardous levels. And as we talk, the only good thing, Sneha, is through the day we are seeing that the levels of PM 2.5 and PM 10 going down, possibly because of the air condition being favorable on our side. But so far as the action initiated against those who flouted the cracker ban, we are yet to get a response. We have asked the authorities responsible for ensuring that the cracker ban was correctly put in place on whether there have been any action taken on part of seizure of crackers, on part of action taken on those who actually bursted crackers, whether there were calls that were received. We are still yet to get an update on the same. We will continue to track and get the details, because it is really disappointing to see that an order that was also agreed upon by the Supreme Court also was very royally ignored, and time and again this is something that is resulting into the hazardous air condition that we are all breathing in the Delhi NCR region.
Shreya is getting us all of those details. Shreya, talk to us a little about if there have been any challans issued to those people who have found bursting firecrackers, because I think from my personal experience that people in every in every colony, every society in Noida where I stay were bursting firecrackers, and I don't think there was any action that was taken, at least not in Noida.
Well, absolutely. It's also about the enormity of the people. If every single person in the, in the capital ensured that they do not follow a ban, they will flout a ban. It is also difficult for the authorities to somewhere down the line take action against each and every single individual. We keep talking about authorities. We keep talking about the Supreme Court. At the end of the day, to ensure that measures are put in place, it's also the responsibility of the citizens. That, however, did not happen. We've seen that rules being flouted, not only just this time. This has happened before as well. But as we talk about what are the actions on the ground, Sneha, we are yet to get a confirmation on the update on what is the number of action initiated on the part of the policing body, whether there were challans that were issued against people who bursted crackers, whether there were anyone, the number of calls at least they received, there were only seizures that they made earlier to ensure that this was put in place. Even if that was done, Sneha, clearly that action in itself wasn't enough, because the reality of Delhi NCR region is that crackers were bursted, the rule was flouted. In whatever name we say that, it does add on to the severe pollution that is already there. Stubble burning still continues. Even that is not being followed. Somewhere down the line, we can't just put in measures if the citizens of the country refuse to follow them.
Absolutely. Shreya, I completely agree with you, because at the end of the day, this is a ban for the people, for all of us, to ensure that the pollution levels don't go up after Diwali. But a lot of people flouted it, along with their children, is what many of us saw. I'm going to thank you, Shreya, for the moment, for getting us up to speed with those developments as far as the air emergency in Delhi is concerned.